Hey guys, welcome to this edition of Gaming News. I'm Sydney with a look on what's happening now in your gaming world, so let's get started. Finally, the date has come. Tomorrow, Sony is set to have its much anticipated and delayed digital showcase for the PlayStation 5. At first, Sony said the event would last for an hour in length, but word has been spreading that it will last more closer to 2 hours. It is still unclear if Sony will show any hardware outside of its gaming showcase, but we are just hours away from finding out. Sony will be streaming the event on Twitch and on YouTube. I'll have complete coverage of this event in the next gaming news video on Thursday, so look forward to that. Next, producer and director Naoki Yoshida, aka Yoshi P of Final Fantasy XIV, has delivered the unfortunate following news. In a statement posted on the official forums, he says, "The North American Fan Festival was scheduled to be held in San Diego half a year from now in November, but after much deliberation, we have made the difficult decision to cancel proceedings." He goes on to say, "Although we have been moving forward with various arrangements to adapt to the unfolding pandemic, we ultimately feel we cannot guarantee the health and safety of the attendees, performers, or company staff members who would be present at the event. Thus, it is with great regret that we arrive at this conclusion, and I offer my sincere apologies to all who are looking forward to attending the festivities." Now, despite the cancellation of the San Diego event in November, however, SE have not given up on holding the next fan festival in North America. Plans are already in motion as they examine possible dates, cities, and venues for a festival in the first half of 2021. With the recently released on PC edition of Phantasy Star Online 2, fans have a chance to obtain some special items including outfits and accessories and enhancement items from some of Sega's classic franchises. Valkyria Chronicles, Yakuza, and more will be featured in items that will be added in the new AC Scratch ticket available for the game to be purchased with in-game currency. I'll have a link to the news post in the video description down below with more details on how to obtain said items. It's pretty cool to see Sega do these type of crossover event content releases in Phantasy Star Online 2. I hope it becomes a recurring thing, as I think many fans would be in support of that for sure. Lastly, in some big news for Destiny 2 fans, during Bungie's Destiny 2 recent live stream event, Bungie Studios' Luke Smith and Mark Noseworthy announced the 2021 expansion for Destiny 2, The Witch Queen, as well as future expansion Lightfall. Bungie is really mixing things up with the Destiny community, explaining the game as they know it will now be more of a live service game as far as the future roadmap looks. Bungie also made mention of its transition to next generation of consoles, saying that on next generation hardware like the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox One Series X, the game will run at a smooth 60 frames per second and at 4K resolution. Bungie also stated players of Destiny 2 will be getting a free next-gen upgrade for both systems for the game. There's a ton of more news they talked about, all that I really couldn't possibly cover here, but I'll have a link to the entire announcement stream in the video description down below. Well, that'll wrap things up for today in gaming news. Thanks so much for joining me. Be sure to hit that subscribe button to see more content, and hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and be sure to comment down below on any of the stories you saw in today's video. I'd love to see what you have to say. Don't forget, I stream on Twitch during the week in the evenings. I'd love for you to stop by and say hello or ask me any questions you might have. Until then, I'm Sydney, and I'll see you in the next video.